Let's say you decided to start not a gifted orchid, but you went ahead with a packaged orchid. This particular Cattleya here is a beautiful way to start, very affordable, and you're gonna go ahead and let's make it simple. Let's start with a clay pot. Let me go ahead and open this guy up. Now go ahead and hold on to this package. You will see on the back a lot of simple tips, basic information for you to help you get started with your orchids. It's going to tell you about watering and temperature, fertilizer and all that, so don't throw this away. This is important to hold on to. Set that off to the side. Let's gently take this out. Now if you want to send this as a gift, I would encourage you to get with the folks at Better-Gro. They'll be able to help you with some information to go ahead and, let's say, take a packaged orchid. You have any questions, you want to mail it to a family member, that would be awesome, and they'll be able to help you with that. Heck, you can email me at Ion Gardening, and we'll help you as well. Now, the reason this netting's on here is to keep all the media in place. I'm going to set this off to the side. Now, what I could do is I could use a special orchid mix, if you will, for any of your Vandas, your Cattleyas or so forth. I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to use the Better-Gro Orchid Moss in this particular application. Now, here's what I am going to do. You've got some options here. You can put the styrofoam in the bottom just like we did before. I recommend that. Don't have to, but you can. What I'm going to do is just take a little bit of the Phalaenopsis mix and put it in the bottom here. Not a whole lot, but I'm just going to put a little bit in the bottom. Then I'm going to start working with the moss. Let me get my package all ready here. Set this off to the side. Let's get my Cattleya out. You want to examine the roots, and check this out. In this package container, they've already got some styrofoam in here, which is really cool. God, the guys at Better-Gro are making it easier and easier for you. Any of the loose roots that are damaged, any dead root material, go ahead and clip off. Okay, that's fine. Now, let's keep everything intact. Let's set it down in here. Now you're ready to go. Then we're going to need to get this watered in. Now notice you got a completely different look here. This holds water quite nicely too. Now you've also, because this plant's going to grow nicely, you're using your Orchid Plus, you're fertilizing, you start putting your bloom boosters in. After you start, give it a few months. Let's let this rascal grow. About every third watering, get your Orchid Plus fertilizer from Better-Gro on there. Every third watering is a bit much to put a bloom booster on. You're probably gonna wait a little bit longer for that. But I don't want this falling over anymore. I want to secure it nicely. Every fourth fertilization, by the way, is when you want to put that bloom booster on there. Thought I'd throw that in. I knew you were asking. I heard you. What I've done is I've put a clip on the pot, pressed the orchid in place. This is going to keep it firm. The only reason I put the little bamboo stake in is once a spike begins coming out and then it starts getting blossoms, I have something here to tie off on. I'm just jumping ahead here. You can add this later. I'm going to go ahead and do it now so I don't need to worry about it. If you choose the Spagna Moss, you cannot put it in dry just the way I did. You got to understand, I only have a certain amount of time here to work with this show and show you an awful lot of things. It's only a half-hour show. You need to soak the Spagna Moss for about a day in a bucket of water. Any questions? Obviously, Better-Gro has gone overboard in getting you everything you need to know right here on the package. You don't have any guesswork here. You are going to be successful. It will tell you to be sure to soak the moss. So it was real important that I tell you about that. Now, you don't want to deal with soaking moss in a bucket overnight. You're excited. You're wanting to get this thing planted. Go ahead and use your special orchid mix. Okay, I know exactly what you're thinking. Yeah, Tim, this is all great, but the last time I had orchids, I couldn't get the watering right, and I ended up killing my orchids. Well, guess what? You don't need to worry. Better-Gro's got you covered. How about self-watering orchids? Yeah, you heard right. They have an awesome pot. You can purchase it just the way it is with the orchid ready to go. Take it home and enjoy it. Now at the bottom, there is a plug you're going to have to put in, and that's going to hold the water. Now when they're on display in the stores, when they water these, they need them to drain, so they won't have the plug in. When you get home, there's a small little plug. Pop it out, bada bing, put it right in the hole in the bottom. Now let me show you why this is important. As I mentioned earlier, you can't have orchids sitting in the roots in the water in the bottom of the pot. Let me go ahead and tilt this and let me show you what's going on. The biggest mistake that people usually do is overwater their orchids. Now all you need to do is put a cup of water about every 2 weeks in this container. The roots will never come in contact with the water down below. Let me pop this tray out of the bottom. You see, water is going to be down there, a cup of water every 2 weeks. You're not going to have to worry about it in the meantime. Then this screening at the bottom is keeping the roots from going down and sitting in that water. All you have to do is on the tag is the rubber stopper. Take it off the tag, put it right in the hole. That's all you need to do. All right, so you don't like square, you don't like green. Well, I'll tell you what, Better-Gro's got you covered. Same technology, self-watering orchid. Cup of water every 2 weeks, nice brown, very neutral, fits in any home decor. Well, there you go, kids. This is easy stuff, and we have taken the scary out of orchids. There's no reason to be afraid of this plant. You could be an orchid expert. Better-Gro's going to help you. Tim Allen and Ion Gardening is going to help you. You have nothing to be afraid of. You need to get out, get a hold of some of these orchids, pass them down through generations. Family, kids, work with the kids, get the kids involved with this. Great teaching for kids if you want to show them how to put these plants together, design some beautiful creations of your own. I hope you enjoyed today's show. I hope you've got a better comfort level and willing to move forward and see that we've all gone out of our way to make orchid gardening delightful, a pleasure, impact your home decor, and take the scary out of orchids. Be sure to go to the Ion Gardening website, follow us, like us on Facebook. We're also on YouTube. Press Information's on Twitter. And we also have a mobile app anywhere in the world. With your smartphone, you can download the Ion Gardening app. Watch the orchid shows, learn about Better-Gro and other people that have been featured in our show, businesses, sponsors, and advertisers. We want to be there for you. We want to be a blessing to you and your family, save you money, bring you money, saving tips in every episode. So until next time, remember to keep your eye on gardening. I'll see you next show. For a copy of this show, log on to our website at iongardening.com. DVDs are $9.95 each, and that includes shipping and handling. For all your orchid care gardening needs, be sure to log on to Better-Gro.com.
If you would like to learn more about us, check us out at iongardening.com. Leave emails for Tim, ask him questions about your garden. iongardening.com.